All right, if you're interested in becoming a pet influencer, I highly encourage that you avoid these 3 specific things. Last thing you want to do is put in so much effort into content creation, into trying to get followers, and then honestly, everything just kind of ruin and crumble out from under you. But that's why we're talking about these 3 things in this video today. But before we begin, I highly encourage you go down to the description below to get your free workbook and your free 2-day mini course to literally teach you about what pet influencing is, how to get into pet influencing, and the 8 secrets that I wish people would have actually told me before becoming a pet influencer. That's down in the description, but let's get to the video. When you're putting time and effort into any sort of side hustle, you want the best results as soon as possible, right? I've been in this for years and I feel so excited to be able to share so many of my experiences with you so that you can skip ahead of the competitors out there and get to your end result, whether that's earning some extra passive income or whatever it is. The very first thing that I encourage you to be aware of as a new pet influencer is to be unique. Now that sounds simple, but what I actually mean is to stop copying other people's stuff. As someone who has had hundreds of millions of views on my videos, I have seen many times, hundreds of times, and hundreds of creators out there who copy my videos. And I don't mean like download and paste, although I see that. It's more like a try to recreate what it is, stealing the audio, or trying to do frame by frame of my same videos. And although I kind of understand the concept of see what works and try to replicate what works, when it comes to the pet influencer niche, one thing you have to consider is most pets actually aren't unique at all. Cats, for example, they all just kind of do the same stuff. Sometimes you'll have a cat that's unique, or even with dogs. I feel like dogs have a little bit more diversity in what they do, or maybe tricks and stuff like that. But you have to realize in the pet niche, you have to find or do or say or create your videos somehow to stand out or to be unique in some sort of way. And so by copying other people's stuff will really be a big ruin for you in the long term, because you're not going to be establishing an audience in which you will be able to foster. Now, what does it mean to foster an audience? Well, that's the second thing that I'm talking about here that could potentially ruin your pet influencer content. So the very first thing we just talked about was be unique. And then the second thing is foster your audience. You don't want to copy other people's stuff or just put out content that you think is interesting, that you think is neat, but not giving your people what they want. So you have to think, okay, let's say that you have a video go viral and you get 100,000 views, let's say, and let's say you get 5,000 new followers. Cool. But why did those people follow you? Was that video that went viral to inform, to entertain? Was it just to make people laugh? Or was it to educate people on something? You have to kind of realize or look into what it is that people want out of your content, because that's why they're going to keep following you. If they end up looking at your stuff and be like, well, this changed and I'm not interested in this anymore, they're going to unfollow you. And you really want to build loyal fans. So it's not just about getting the number, right? It's not just about getting 100,000 subscribers. You want 100,000 loyal subscribers. You want subscribers who are following your content, who are seeing your content, who the algorithm gives them your content. And to do that, you need to give your people what they want. Sometimes people just chase the viral videos. They just try to put out the stuff that will try to go viral. They're going to try to go viral and they just ignore their people, their followers, and they just try to seek and reach out new people. Although that is a partial strategy, it's a strategy that won't turn into monetization in the future. It won't turn into affiliate links. It won't be good. And so this is a super important. You want to nurture and foster your audience, so to give them what they want. The third is really important because in the pet influencer niche, it's so common to get tons and tons of free stuff from brands. Dog and cat treats, pet food, toys. And although that is cool, not that that's a bad thing, it is very prevalent. It's very prevalent. And that's why I encourage people who are new to pet influencing, maybe have under 10,000 followers, under 1,000 followers, you literally can get free stuff all the time if you know how to do it. Now, I talk to my coaching program clients that you need to make sure that you're strategic about the placement of your videos and your branded and sponsored posts. What I mean is when you get something free, a lot of times the brand wants you to do something in exchange, okay? So they may say, hey, make an Instagram post and we'll give you this free toy. Or hey, give us a video so we can put on our website, but we'll give you this, free month supply of dog food. Now again, although that sounds cool, the more and more that you take on, the more and more your audience is going to realize that that is your purpose. So your audience wants to know that your purpose is to serve your audience, not to get the money. Now, yes, there's always the benefit of getting some free products and trying out free products, getting free stuff, getting paid. That's awesome and a huge benefit with being a content creator or influencer online. But you just have to be cautious about how much you're posting with the content, or else you're gonna drive your followers away. Now, these 3 things are huge for maintaining a loyal audience. And so if you're interested in learning more, you know where to find me down in the description below, where you can get the coaching program details, of course, where you can get your free 2-day course. So I'll see you both down in the comments and then in the next video.